Hello, welcome back to the Luxe Budget, where we eat, drink, and live well, all without breaking the bank. Today is the first part of our Maître-de-Chai 2023 Red Table Wine from California. So we're starting off our pairing with, I just made up this recipe. It's like I'm calling it velvety tomato pasta, something like that. And in the spirit of not spending a ton, it's a pretty simple recipe. It's just a can of tomato paste, grated, like very finely grated onion, microplaned garlic, a little bit of basil, olive oil, butter, salt, and red pepper flakes, and that's it. So keeping it simple, keeping it inexpensive, but I already tried some of the sauce and it really is velvety. So whatever I come up with, you'll see in the caption of the video. But yeah, so we are pairing it with the Maître-de-Chai, which literally means keeper of the cellar. It is a California wine, despite its French sounding name. And from what I was told by the person I bought this from, again, Verve Wine, shout out. It's a stronger red. I couldn't remember which grapes he said, but I'll look it up later and do it and talk about it more in the recap. It's a stronger red. It's typically going to be paired with your typical red wine pairings. That's why I did a tomato sauce this time around. You don't really want to mix tomatoes with white wine. There are some exceptions, but generally they don't complement each other very well. Anyway, that being said, back to the wine. We're gonna give it a little pour. Okay. So now with red wines, I feel like you can see a little bit more, so looking at it is gonna make a bit more of a difference. This one doesn't have particularly strong legs, and when you're talking about legs, it just means literally when the liquid coming down starts to form in little columns, and you'll know what I'm talking about when you'll know it when you see it. Typically that is an indication that it's going to be fuller body, that it's got a higher ABV, that it's made from just a much stronger grape. So this one doesn't seem like it has particularly long legs, but I don't know, we'll see. It's very strong smelling, and I'm getting dark fruit. So like, I don't know, maybe like plum, maybe some cherry. It's very full, you can tell. Okay, so now let's give it a taste. Okay, so on the palate, it's pretty similar to what you would expect based off of its aroma, but it's very tannic. I can feel that like that mouth drying out feeling. That's what tannins are. It is very, I wouldn't say it's the fullest bodied red I've ever had. It's not like a cab, but it's medium to full bodied, and it's airing more on the side of full bodied. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. I think that's enough, right? It's very good. Standalone, again, this is a fuller bodied red, so I don't feel, it's not fair compared to like the best Chardonnay I've ever had. But I would give this like 6.8, 6.9. It's good. If it's above 5, it's good. And I would drink it again. It's just not the era of wine that I'm in right now. That being said, let's see how it pairs with the pasta. Okay. Oh, I was really hoping to do that without looking like a barbarian, but here we are. Okay. It's really good. I'm trying to avoid a bunch of cream right now and like dairy products. It does have butter in it, but it's low in lactose, so I figure it's fine. But I feel like this would taste very good with just a little bit of heavy cream, or even like a half and half. I like mine pretty spicy. It's quite spicy. But it is very velvety. I just wish I had a little bit more in there to bring out that velvetiness. Anyway, let's try it together. Okay, it's pretty good. I think it's almost too medium bodied, even though I said it's ranges on the fuller side. It's not really competing well with the tomatoes. It's not bad, but it's not, I think I would like a fuller bodied red for this particular dish. Let me just try this again. Yeah, they're not the most complimentary. I wouldn't be embarrassed to put these two together and serve them to people, but I think for a red wine, and particularly for a strong red, it's kind of odd that I'm saying this, but I feel like that would taste better with like, I don't know, something a little bit lighter. So maybe if we did a sauce that had like more vegetables or something in it. I could see it even with like some squash or something that isn't quite so, something a little bit lighter than what I have right now. So I'm going to give this pairing overall like a 7.1. So I like the wine better with it than without it, than just standalone. But we can do better, and we will do better. All right. Thank you for joining me. I will post the next 2 videos about this bottle of wine, and you'll see the pairings then. And then I will be sending out a Substack article with a recap of budgets and the recipes for these. Cheers. Bye.